Okay, well, here we are. We're on the East Lansing campus, and it's the 14th of October, and we're here interviewing people, getting their opinions on what's going to happen today in this Michigan State thing. It's a pretty big football game. What's your name, sir?
Joe.
We got Joe here. It's a good name, Joe. You proud of that name?
I like it a lot.
Okay.
All my life.
He's had it all his life. Good thing. Okay, Joe. Well, tell us, what's your opinion on the game here? What do you think is going to happen?
Spartans are going to romp all over those Michigan Wolverines.
Spartans are going to romp all over those Michigan Wolverines. Well,
the only highlight they have is that guy named Elvis.
Guy named Elvis. Now, what kind of Elvis would that be? Would that be Elvis Presley?
I don't know his last name.
Have you ever been to Graceland, sir?
No, can't say I have. But
what do you think about those
Kalamazoo?
What do you think about those Elvis videotapes? Do you really think he had 14-year-olds and he had sex with them in his bedroom? Is that a possibility or not?
No, can't be.
Okay, well, that's it from Joe. Thanks a lot. For the East Lansing, for the Michigan State game, we've got a
Spartan fanatic.
A Spartan fanatic. He looks pretty fanatical. You're not really wearing too much green and white there. What's the deal?
Well, all my green and white clothing is for wintertime, and it's just too damn hot to wear today.
Do you think maybe it's because you think you're not going to win and you're going to be afraid to wear green and white?
Absolutely not. Absolutely, positively not.
What's your name here, sir?
Jim.
Jim. All right, Jim, what do you think the key is going to be for a Spartan victory here?
We got to get our offense in gear. I'm not worried about our defense, but the offense has to control the ball and it has to move forward, and we can't just continually run it to the left, run it to the right. We're going to have to throw the ball.
So you think they run it to the left a little bit too much, is that right?
And then run it to the right a little bit too much, too.
There you go. As long as they don't run to the left and the right, they're going to do it. All right, thanks a lot. One last thing.
If the offense crumbles again like we did against Miami, I told Coach Perlis this through the television a couple weeks ago, they have to rely on the special teams. If the offense can't score any points, we're going to have to rely on the special teams and the defense.
Would that be Miami, Ohio you're referring to there, sir?
No.
No, it wouldn't. Okay, there you have it. That's the word here in East Lansing. Okay, we got a couple of, looks like a Michigan fan and a Spartan fan here, and we're here in East Lansing for the big Michigan State game. I bet we're going to have some varying opinions on this one, so let's start with the Michigan fan. Ma'am, what's your name here?
Judy.
Judy, do you mind if I put my arm around you?
No, that's fine.
Oh, okay, I like doing things like this. I like to get personal in my interviews. So, what is your opinion on the game here?
Michigan's going to win.
Michigan's going to Oh, okay. Not as friendly as Judy. He's a state fan. Steve, what do you think is going to happen here in the Michigan State game?
I think it's going to be Michigan State 24, Michigan 10 if they're lucky.
24 to 10.
Yeah.
Have you ever had any higher secondary education, sir?
Not since Michigan State.
Well, then he hasn't had any at all. What do you know? What do you think about this Elvis rumor? Has he been here? Is he in Burger King?
I heard. I saw him in Burger King. We just got back from there, and he's in Burger King.
So he's not actually a motel owner in Kalamazoo?
No, I know. Apparently, he came from Kalamazoo to East Lansing this morning. He thinks he can throw the football, but I've yet to determine if he can or not.
That sounds like a whopper to me. Well, there you have it from East Lansing. Michigan State 24, Michigan 10. East Lansing, and it's Michigan State game. It's a pretty big day. We've got a couple of Spartan fans here and a couple of Michigan fans here, and some of them are kind of bashful back here. Let's start here on our left here and get our comments on the game. What do you think is going to happen today?
Oh, Michigan State is definitely going to kill Michigan.
Definitely going to kill Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
How do you know for sure?
Michigan doesn't have a chance. I just, as being a state fan, it's obvious.
Okay, she's a state fan. It's obvious. Looks like we got a Michigan fan here. What do you think about the game?
Michigan would win by at least 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns.
They're my ride home, and they're all Michigan State fans. I'll say Michigan on a last-minute field goal.
Michigan on a last-minute field goal. What about Elvis?
Elvis Griebeck?
Elvis Griebeck.
He's alive in Ann Arbor, I heard.
Yeah, darn right he is. How about you two back here? Do you got any comments about the game?
I feel Michigan State's going to win.
Are you both Spartan students, are you?
I'm going to be.
You're going to be?
Going to be, yes.
You're a Spartan student?
No.
You're not, but you're wearing a Michigan State t-shirt. I see. She's a supporter. All righty, well, there you have it. We're not sure who's going to win, but Elvis is going to do something. Thanks a lot. A few things about the big Michigan State game today. Girls, you be going to the game today?
Yep, I am.
Okay, what's your name?
Alisa.
Alisa's going to the game, and your name is?
Diana.
Diana, and you're going to go to the game also?
I'm not going to the game.
You're not going to the game. Why aren't you going to the game?
Well, I didn't buy tickets this year. I wanted kind of a break. I went my first 2 years.
Are you going to be studying this afternoon?
I am.
Oh, well, there you go. She's going to be studying. It's kind of probably a rare thing for most students around here, isn't it?
But I'm going to be studying behind the administration building so I can hear the game going on.
Okay, well, that's good. What do you think is going to happen at the game today?
I think we're going to win.
Do you girls know the Spartan Fight song by any chance?
No, not really. Not very well. I'm only a freshman, so...
Only a freshman?
Yeah, I'm just learning.
Do you want to give it a go? Do you girls want to give it a shot at it?
Senior.
Okay, well, let's go. Let's hear it.
Okay. Oh, no. Go right through for MSU. Watch the points keep growing. Spartan teams are bound to win. They're fighting with a vim. Rah, rah, rah. Be there team is weakening. We're gonna win this game. Fight! Fight! Right, right, right! Victory for MSU!
Boy, if that wasn't the most spirited rendition of the fight song we heard in a long time, I don't know what was. Thanks a lot, ladies. We really appreciate it.
Welcome.
The Michigan State game. Who's going to win the game and why? We're going to win because they suck. All right, we've got a member of the Michigan State Marching Band with us here. What's your name?
Kim McCoy.
Kim McCoy. What do you think is going to happen in the game today?
I think Michigan State is going to beat Michigan.
Okay, we're here in East Lansing on the day of the Michigan State game, and we've got a, are you a Michigan co-ed, ma'am?
No, I'm not.
You're not? Well, you look like a Michigan State co-ed.
Well, I'm not.
Well, what do you think, ma'am, what do you think is going to happen in the game today?
Michigan's going to win.
Michigan's going to win. That sounds like a good idea to me. What about this Elvis guy? What do you think about this Elvis guy?
He's good. He'll be another Rick Leach.
All righty, well, that's the opinion we got here on the banks of the Red Cedar River. Thank you very much. Well, we're here in East Lansing today on the day of the Michigan State game. It's going to be a pretty big game. What do you think is going to happen today?
Well, I think one of the teams will win.
Well, that sounds like a pretty good idea. One of the teams will win. He's not expecting a tie here. Which team do you think is going to win, sir?
Well, the team with the clean living students.
I see, and that would be?
That'd be the University of Michigan.
Oh, okay.
They're playing these child molesters from Michigan State.
Well, you're going kind of on a limb here, sir. Can you back yourself up on that one?
Well, we've got one problem. It's been very intense examination week, and a lot of the players have been heavily involved in library activities, so I'm not as confident as I sound.
All righty, well, that's the story we have here in East Lansing at the banks of the Cedar River. Thank you very much.
You got it right from here.
We are on the banks of the Cedar River on the day of Michigan State game. We got a couple of, looks like, you're a Michigan fan, ma'am?
No.
That's kind of an interesting t-shirt you got on there. You care to explain that one to your mother? She might be watching.
No, but anyway, we just...
And the day of the Michigan State game here in East Lansing. And what's your name, sir?
David Hirsch.
Well, Dave, that's just about the biggest Michigan State sweatshirt we've seen so far today. Where'd you buy this thing, anyhow?
Bookstore in Grand River.
You bought it at the bookstore. Did you buy any books at the bookstore?
Of course not.
Of course not. Well, there you go. That's a good answer. What do you think is going to happen in the game today, sir?
I think State's going to take this game.
You think State's going to take it? What's the score going to be?
Oh, 21-17.
And what's the key to success going to be in this game?
An offense.
An offense. Well, that sounds like a pretty good idea. How about a defense?
We'll have that.
You'll
the
have
offense is the key.
All righty. Well, there's your answer. That's going to be the key to the offense. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Here we are in East Lansing on the day of the Michigan State game. We've got, looks like some Spartans here by the looks of it here. Ma'am, what's your name?
Kelly.
Kelly and?
Beth. Carolyn. Chris.
You two have some rather interesting makeup on. Is this the way you normally dress to go to classes?
Yes, it is, actually.
Okay. Well, do you happen to know what a Spartan is by any chance?
It's a little guy.
A little guy?
Oh,